Holy shit. Do do do. Okay. Wow. Righty ho, let me get that up there. Okay. Good morning. Let me do that. Good morning. So, one second. Just get that up and running. Gorgeous. Okay. Good morning. Hope you guys are doing well. Hope you guys are all good. So, yeah, in terms of today, wow, look at GJ. GJ had some news over here. Big push. Let me get this coke open. There we go. Good morning, Nima. Good morning. So, yeah, let me just look at Goldie as well. Not bad. Okay, so let me get rid of all this shit. Let's go to EJ as well. Looks like EJ pushed up as well. Very nice. Let's get rid of GJ. Okay, so welcome everyone. Good morning. Hope you're doing well. So yeah, pound CPI, was it CPI? Yeah, pound CPI came out over here. Let's take a look and see what happened. 10.1%. Oh my god. Inflation is still pretty bad. Still pretty rampant, to be honest. That's not good. And that's how you see the pound pushing over here. FTSE 100 should dip and the currency should continue. So, yeah, in terms of that though, is there any more news later on? It's not too bad. Not too bad in terms of news, which is good. Makes things a little bit easier. So, yeah, yesterday we took some nice trades. You know, we took some break-even trades, and then we took a nice win at the end, which was nice. Yeah, look at that. Wow. 30 pips. So, if we look at the daily time frame did close bullish. Just turn this down a little bit. So the daily time frame turned bullish, closed bullish. So what I expect really here for the next couple candles is to potentially get to these highs. Really, that's probably going to be target. 169. I think that is pretty realistic. The daily time, as long as it doesn't break that previous low there, this should still continue up. into this zone. Still very, very bullish overall. So I'll write this on. Okay, the 4-hour time frame as well is here. So obviously the 4-hour is still bullish as well. Massive big push. Obviously just because of news right now. But yeah, I mean, in terms of the 4-hour, every single time we push above, you know, 166,800, where do we get to? Well, we get up to 169. So, you know, that is a good area to target, you know, potentially in the next couple of days, which is nice. Take a look then now at the lower time frames. Yeah, so we've been ranging really for the last day or so, and it's probably just waited for this news over here, which is looks like it's just bounced out of this zone, which is great. So let's mark out our resistances on. Obviously we have one here, 166,896, which is there. We obviously had a support down 166,448, but in terms of where I'd want to take a sell, yeah, the sells are going to be, you know, down 165, 196 down there. That's the only area I can really see that I'd want to take sells out. The rest is pretty garbage. Pretty bad price action below them levels. That's fine. Sells below 165, 189. There we go. Obviously that was going to be great. In terms of where you want to take buys, you'd have to look to the left hand side, but for the most part, if you look here, you can see right now we've just tapped a support / resistance. Okay, so every single time price comes up, this is what we kind of discussed before as well. Price pushed to 350 level. So just tapped a little level there. Where's the next level that price could potentially continue to? Well, you know, probably up to 671 there. Okay, that's the next level of resistance. In terms of where you'd want to take trades now, though, obviously the news candle is a little bit hard to get into because, you know, the stop loss is big. So you got to wait for probably some retracements and then maybe continuation later on. That is the only thing that you could probably do with GJ this morning. Max daily target is 147,650. What do you think about it? 147,650. Is this on EJ? So in terms of EJ, yeah, I mean, yeah, so much resistance here still. Oh shit, I just ruined that chart. I've ruined that chart. Let me run this up 1 second. So yeah, same thing with the EJ. Obviously the daily time frame is closing bullish. Still hasn't closed above resistance though, so you know, that's why it's not the best. Still at this resistance level. And let's write the daily flip on there. Okay, the 4-hour time frame did close above, which is nice. Closed above and just pushed straight away, pretty much. Not really much of a bottom wick. And that was like an hour ago, so that's pretty decent. You can see here on the 30-minute time frame, we did have a resistance at this level here, 147,390. Looks like with this pound news over here, we've just pushed above it. Okay, so the pound news has pushed it above. If you take a look to the left-hand side for the 30-minute time frame, what can you see? Well, I mean, you can see here, where would price potentially get up to? Well, there's a lot of resistance towards, I mean, this area here is pretty bad. So there's a lot of resistance there, and then the next one is only a little bit higher above, like there. So for the most part, the zone is not good at all. If you look here, you know, you've got resistance from there to there. The zone is quite choppy. So still, again, I don't like the zone on EJ, so I leave it. Good morning from Mauritius. Very nice. Black Ted on gold. Well, Goldie over here just slaughtered down. Could you have taken the Black Ted? Let's take a look. Well, it's just closed now. Need some sort of retrace to get to back to the line. Where would the TP be? Well, 1993. Yeah, 1993 would be where you want to take it. Gold is melting. Yeah, gold is yeah, the daily time frame closed bullish here. So at any point this can reflip and continue bullish, but realistically here, if we break that low, we are going to continue down. And as you can see here, we're getting very close to breaking that low and not far away from it. So if you look right now, the daily time frame is bearish. The 4-hour time frame is also bearish, with obviously a strong 4-hour candle. Okay. So in terms of the hourly and the 30-minute, yeah, I mean we're ranging here. I was watching price, you know, around this area, just ranging around the Asian lows, and then we had some big volume coming in here. How could you have taken a trade? I mean, the 50-minute time frame, you could have maybe taken just the closure, but for the most part, there's not really easy entry there. Really, kind of just came out of nowhere. I think the news also may have helped as well. The news to push it down could have been quite interesting. But yeah, I mean, very, very nice bearish candles. I mean, in terms of where you want to take a sell, yeah, I mean, potentially a sell below 1991.98. Sells below 1991.8. Yeah, I think that'll be great, because obviously if you get there, then you can get that little first push. I mean, potentially to there, which is like 40 pips, and then obviously straight down to the low, which is like 1985. So that could be quite nice. I was going to enter at 2000. Yeah, it was a very strong candle. I mean, the left hand side was pretty clean. Yeah, the thing is, it already closed on 2000. So it's a little bit hard to get in. The volume just came in there, maybe potentially because of the news over here. Any advice for beginners? Just take your time with it. I'd say in terms of trading and, you know, being a beginner, just take your time with it. Don't rush the process. Just go through the motions. The more you try and speed the process up, the more it's going to take, to be honest. That's what I'd say. That's what I would say. So, yeah, looking like we're pushing down here. Pretty nice, pretty nice. Big push. Go 5-minute OB, looks good. Let's take a look. Where's the OB at? Kind of before the push. Maybe. Oh, for sells? Where is the order block, though? I can't see it. On gold, we had 4-hour support and we broke with a 1-hour closure. Pretty clean price action. Volume not bad. Yeah, in terms of the hourly closure, it was a very strong one, yeah, and got rid of this little support, not bad. Sells below 1992. Yeah, I think sells below 1992 would be decent. That's where I'm looking at. Potentially. So yeah, we took a little trend line yesterday after taking so many break-even trades. We took the trend line. We closed maybe a little bit early, but yeah, I wanted some money on the table, especially after taking 3 break-evens in the day. So yeah, we got pretty much all this. Well, we got yeah, we got into this trade here. We got in around these areas, and then obviously price continues so much further, which is great for the runners. Hello, Max. Hello. Hope you're doing well. So yeah, that was decent. That helped us out. But yeah, the 3 break-evens yesterday kept composed and just waited for the right opportunity, you know. So yeah. Obviously, right now, what I'm looking at is the stops. So stops are huge at the moment. Some good volume, though, which is nice. Coming down to the 30-minute support. See how we'll deal with that there. But yeah, we're pushing down pretty hard. Advice for beginners. Let's take a look here. Max, because of GDP inflation is still so high, that might be an indication that's going to happen on US. Yeah. That's why gold push. Yeah, potentially. You know, if if Great Britain have put their interest rates up, and inflation's not really getting as reversing as quickly, then the US will expect the same. Like, look at this. No, oh my god, that was a big push. That was a big push. That was a big ass push. Actually, shell prediction. Oh yeah, it's a City game, isn't it? Oh, I think City are gonna win 2-0. 2-0. Let's see. What was the game last night? Was it Chelsea? Yeah, I think
what is left of this sorry season. We'll talk about that in detail. I think looking forwards and talking about the future for this football club, for these players, is important. But first we have to reflect on this evening. And absolutely, Conor Gallagher's right when he says there was improvements, but it's still exactly the same as we've talked about all season long.
Yeah, the team doesn't even seem that bad. It just doesn't really work that well. London volume kicked in earlier. Yeah, it just kicked in with the news, It literally just clicked in with the news. Morning, mate. Morning. Hope you're doing well. The train left. Don't try to run it now. You're lower, way lower. Yeah, exactly. We can wait. We can wait much longer. But wow, I mean, what a stinking candle. Look at this daily. So the daily's going to be breaking the low of the previous. So expecting a continuation here. In terms of zones below, where would you want to take sells? Yeah, I mean, we have sells below, probably there. That could be nice as well. Sells below 1974. It's quite a clean zone below. Every single time we push below there, yeah, we push pretty quickly, which is nice. So yeah, so that could be quite nice as well, because this goalie is not stopping right now. We are at 1990 already, flying into that zone. Obviously, we've just broken the daily lows, so that's why we're just getting this extra push. And when we break daily lows, it's not looking good, bruv. So, already at 1989. Oh my god. Holy moly. What's the zone like below there? Below 1985, there's a wick to fill at 1981. But apart from that, it's actually not too bad. So maybe even sells below there. All hell gold. Goodbye. Goodbye, Goldie. So yeah, we'll see, man. Obviously, a big push like that. What we've been seeing recently is that it makes a big push and then it can sit around the level for ages. So, we've got a lot of time to wait for, to be honest with you. Stop loss as well, where would you put your stops in any of these trades at the moment? You've got to wait on over here. After such a big move with news. GJ came to 374, that's fine. Big push from there. I wanted to buy above this area, I'm not going to lie, but yeah, the news came out and just flew. It just shut up. So yeah, we'll see. But it's good to see this news absorbed in. Not looking good in terms of inflation. 10.1% still above 10%. So that is pretty worrying, considering everything. Yeah, it's not good at all. 10%. Boy, it's not good. So yeah, we'll just obviously wait after this news sorts itself. In terms of later on though, there's nothing much in NY, which is good. It means maybe a potential clean NY session today. That could be quite nice. How's everyone in the chat? How are you doing on YouTube? Hope you're doing well. Hello Solar Venus, hello Gerard, hello Scarlett, hello Matthew, hello Jay. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, started a bit later today. I was looking at the charts at like 6 a.m. and I was looking for the buys here, but we weren't there yet. I was like, right, let's just wait until we get that closed and then I can start. And then I got too close to news. Would you close 50% or 90%? For what? On trade? Depends what the setup is. I was so close to taking that gold sell at 2,000. I mean, yeah, you've got to go to yourself though. Why would you take that trade? What's the actual reason, right? It's pushed down nicely, but what's the confluence from the higher time from like the 30-minute candles to show that you would take that? For me, it's nothing, right? You know, the left hand side had a lot of supports there when it came down before. The minor support is there, which price closed at. And the zone below is very choppy. So, for me, it would have been a trend line probably, but there was no retest of the trend line. Facts just clean range for the next setups. Yeah, exactly, man. Don't worry about this. This move here was pretty hard. I mean, how could you have got that, really? I mean, what, hourly salary in a range when it was bad price action there? So, it's just not the best price action there. Good morning, Max. Do you buys when it retraces and makes a support? Yeah. Potentially. We are breaking, you know, current highs right now. Broken the daily highs, so we're still pushing up. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I hate taking like the highs of GJ, because as we see, even yesterday, it just doesn't run very well. You know, breaking out of new zones on GJ for buys, it never really pushes like massively. Whereas the sells, the sells can push. So. Yeah, you gotta be a little bit cautious, because also if you get rejection, it's not the nicest either. Big FOMO. Nah, you shouldn't have FOMO. Why would you have FOMO on that if it's not in your setups? What setup is that called? Like, fucking Asian closure below and not really caring about the left hand side. Like, for me, it was nothing, right? Nice closure. This moved, but probably moved because of news, right? So, you can't be like, oh, how could I have caught this trade? Oh, maybe I should have just took a sell when it closed bearish. But if you did that with every single candle that closes bearish, you're going to take a lot of losing trades. Max, the current 15-minute is good for stops if it closes below. It's not very safe though. It's not very safe. But yeah. It's still a reasonable stop, but I am not really fond of it. After a big move like that, I need some sort of retracement. If not, I'm just gonna wait for sells maybe below 1985. Yeah. I don't want to get in the last bit of the push. I feel it's just a little bit like it's already. It's how much is it pushed there, right? How much realistically is it pushed there? It's pushed from... Yeah, it's pushed 120 pips, so, using a tiny 50-minute candle is just not really the safest stops. That's the only issue. 5-minute made a top wick, looking like it's going to flip. Morning, Maxi Boy. Hello, Rushy. How you doing, my man? How you doing, my man? Never in this is the same mark. Yeah, that's a big flip there. Not bad, not bad. Looking like EJ is going to retrace again, yeah. EJ is still, as I said, literally for the past week, I said, don't touch EJ. It's just in a choppy situation, right? So yeah, looking after this big push, look like we may retrace this move over here. Interesting. You see, look at the 15 pushing down, the 30-minute may reject. It may reject. So yeah, looking like 4 minutes left, the 15 is going to close. There's a little minor support there as well, which makes the R maybe a little bit off. So yeah, we'll see. I mean, potentially maybe closure below 1985 as well. But if you see like on the hourly time frame, you know, where do you expect price to get to? Well, 1985 is the obvious level. Yeah. How's Tommy Boy this morning? Did you take anything this morning? Yeah, I didn't really see too much this morning. I mean, it was just kind of ranging to 6 o'clock, 5:30 as well, 5:45. Nice. Let's look at the 5. So how could you have got maybe on the 5-minute time frame? Yeah, the 5 minutes pretty clean. At least to 2000 anyway. Big brain, big brain. So yeah, in the 30-minute we do have a little minor support there. 1988. On the 5-minute time, could you have entered at 2002? Let's take a look. So if you did this. Yeah, there was just no retrace, which is a bit annoying. So, you know, you always put the trend line on the wick of the candles. And there was, you know, a closure below, just no retest, that's all. Yeah, you could have put a sell stop. Well, you'd just press sell, wouldn't you? And then your stop loss would have been, if you got in like there, so if you got in like there, your stop loss would have been like maybe up there. So yeah, it was quite a big stop, to be fair. Would you buy GJ as a 50-minute retesting support? No, this move happened because of news. It didn't happen because of anything else. So I'd rather wait a little bit longer. A 5-minute fit would have worked out well, yeah. So yeah, I'm probably gonna wait now for 1985. I think the 1985 zone to 1981 for that low wick is not bad at all, actually. Not bad at all. But yeah, in terms of yesterday, you know, especially in the NY session, you know, I was pretty tired. Especially after taking like 3 break-evens, it can be quite exhausting, right? But managed nicely, and then we waited patiently, and then we took the trend line. It was literally 1 pip from closing the break-even, and then, you know, we got back down to like, you know, 10, 12 pips, so closed there. But yeah, we pushed down quite nicely as well, which is good. Pushed down pretty nicely. That is a move and a half, by the way. That's just moved 170 pips. Holy shit. 170 pip move. Don't remind me about that, Jackies.
Did you see the video I sent in the chat? The trade. I was in a meeting, but I was like still trying to take it.
Wait, where's this? Let's take a look. Where?
It was yesterday.
Oh, yesterday. Oh, when you were on, yeah, that was well funny. That was well funny. Okay, let's take a look at some charts over here this morning. So, let's go up. So Ryan had the right idea, you know, wanted buys with 166,900. Obviously, the news came out and, you know, broke above, which is nice. So the news did play out over here. Where did it go to? Went to 300, which looks like you may have put your resistance there as well. So great example of where to put resistance. Good stuff, good stuff. Sells, yeah, I mean, it's still a little bit choppy in that area, I'm not gonna lie. It's in a bit of a painful area at the moment. Okay, so buys above 2007. Prefer buys above 2007 if this support is rejected. Previous daily closed bullish, respecting daily support. Okay, so you were looking really for buys this morning on Goldie. Yeah, I think buys for 2013 is still what I was looking at. Sells below 1998, which is what we discussed actually there. 100%. I think that looked nice. Obviously now we're 100 pips away from there now. Like, we're all the way down here. So good stuff. Obviously a closure below 1991 is good. In terms of what's happened now, the 15's closed bearish below. You know, we've already ran down 160 pips. Any retracement, you know, can be needed at any time. You know, in terms of the stop loss there, your stop loss could be 40 pips to go fill that wick for, yeah, nearly 40 pips. So it could be okay. But there's already tapped support in 1988, and you don't know how far this top wick can be made. Like, look at that big push, man. Straight when that news came out at 7 o'clock, we just nutted. Straight away. So, yeah. You gotta be a little bit cautious there. GJ Celery. Yeah, it's already tapped my resistance, though. So you only take celery when the zone, you know, when the zone's clean, but the resistance is right at 398, which we look to the left hand side, so. Or fake out? No fake out yet. If you just look at the previous webinar that I did, this is zone 1, you can cast this is zone 0, this is zone 2. It'd only be a fake out if you close below into zone 1. That's the only way it can be a fake out. I have a different level to, yeah, but I don't know how I have a different level because that is the resistance. So that has to be the resistance. One 167, 100, 123. Yeah, fair. That Max, what was the news? Just woke up and saw gold, just sent it down. Yeah, the news was inflation. The inflation numbers for pound CPI, very, very important, and it came out pretty negative. I don't know why gold pushed down though, to be honest. But yeah, it's not looking too nice there. 30 likes, guys. Make sure to like the stream. Make sure to, you know, feel good today. Hope you guys had a nice sleep in. In terms of today, yeah, we'll see what we can get. I mean, I hope that, especially because there's no news in NY, that NY could be quite nice today. But yeah, still, you know, moving with a lot of news volume. That is the main reason why we move so much right now. Big news candles. Obviously now in terms of GJ, yeah, I mean, maybe some sort of retracement, maybe some sort of support forming. Price is coming up right now. 50-minute is going to take celery, but for me here, it's already hit the zone high, which is like 38 pips. That is the only issue. That is the only little issue we got. GJ buys of 167,228. I've got a resistance at 400 that I've got marked up. So you know, I could still respect this resistance for me. Look how this flowers, yeah. So it's down to that support again. Obviously, the daily's coming down too. Yeah, still got a while till we get below 1985, which is good. It means it has time to make some like sort of retracements and all that kind of stuff. That you know, that makes life much better. Do you think that sells 95 are choppy? The sells below 1985 are choppy. I think they're okay. I think you've got a very clean wick. I mean, here we pushed up quickly there. Yeah, maybe this is not the cleanest, but I think in terms of the zone's very, very big. And, you know, we still did drive pretty quickly. So I don't think it's too bad, to be honest. I don't think it's too bad. So yeah, 50-minute flipped over here. Nice stuff. I mean, yeah, you could use previous candle support, but after a move like that, I kind of want some sort of, you know, retrace, maybe some resistance forming, to then continue back down to the lows. But I mean, if you take the 15-minute here, how would you manage risk? That's the thing. How would you? Because it is a little bit of a closure. Obviously, for me here, the reason why I wouldn't take it is that this 15-minute candle, the previous one, already came to the support, which is there, minus support. The next one's, you know, 57 pips away. But in terms of management, you could go, right, if this 50-minute closes bullish above like there, then I can start to manage. And yeah. Let me just go here. But yeah, look at this daily. So yeah, I mean, and then maybe today and maybe tomorrow, 168, 800, we could be up there. We could be there, because we've, you know, in terms of the daily time frame, that's where the next resistance is. We push up there pretty easily. Best wait for the hourly closure to see if there is a reject. Yeah. How was Bitcoin doing? Because I saw it like recovered a bit yesterday, didn't it? Yeah, let's look at the 4 hour. Yeah, back at the high again. Yeah, recovered pretty nicely there. 29,000. This daily candle's making a low wick. But yeah, you have to wait for maybe the buys later on. The buys later on. But yeah, in terms of yesterday, very, very happy with it. Good stuff. 2% gain so far. As I said, this has been a slower month for me. But we're still in it. We're still in it. And we've still got a lot of time in the month. We've still got like 10 days or so, which is great. 10 days, you know, 1 trade a day, 1 winning trade a day. You can still be on 10 wins at the end, and that'll be, you know, 16 wins, 4 losses. So there's still a lot of time. So if you took the celery play, your stop loss would have been 20 pips. You're up already, you know, 8 or 9. Where would your TP be? Well, 650 it would be. So once it gets to like 430, 440 there, then you could go break even, and then expect this price to continue. So yeah, if you were in this trade here, you broke that high there, stop loss below there. Obviously, you had that little bit of a resistance. I'd probably go break even here. You know, you're up 10 pips, halfway for the candle. Expect this next candle to just drive to 650. I'd rather have a 400k trading account than I'd flip it to a mil. Morning. Can you please share the Excel sheet? Yes. I can. There you go. Gamble your 401. Good luck. Oh my god. Yeah, that's pretty mad. Is that like a pension in the US? I think it is, isn't it? So there we go. We've 13 pips now. Not bad. Yeah, it was decent. Wasn't too bad. If that resistance was maybe a little bit further away, then that would have been nice. But I never take celeries when it hasn't even broke the high yet. Like it's still below this resistance pretty hard. I took it because it made sense with my levels. Very nice. Yeah, and go break even now. You know, you're up like 14 pips or so far. 20 pip stop. Hopefully, you know, you got 5 minutes left at this 15. You can decide, because the next candle is most likely gonna come down here and make a lower wick like that, which it could stop you out for. Nice. I took a break of the previous high, closed half break even. Nice. Had too many break evens. Well, there you go. You can take some positions here. Get that money in the bank. Get that money in the bank. Right, I'm gonna be 2 minutes. Just gonna fill up my drink. But yeah, in terms of that, I'm waiting for Goldie sells. GJ obviously we're still pushing up. But yeah, coming towards maybe more higher time frame kind of resistance here on the 4 hour. Right, is 167 at 650, which is, yeah, it's not far away. Not far away at all. Not far away. Sitting with the group of my levels. Let's take a look. Yeah, nice. You obviously could go break even at that res, which is good. Great job, great job. Holy, look at that. Damn! Martin Pips has smashed that over here. Oh no. No, no, no. Yeah, I think in terms of that gold sell, I'm trying to think of how else you could have logically have got in with like 50-minute and 30-minute closures. Yeah, there's nothing really that you can. I mean, the 50-minute close there at 6:30. How far do you have until like the support, like there? Because that is the first level of support. So then you got to look and go, right, okay, it actually moves pretty quickly here. Look at the 50-minute stop loss would have been 26 pips for a 24 pip gain. So you could have potentially taken the sell on the 15 there, I think. That might have been an option. That there might have been an option. Closure below Asian lows, and you can see to the left-hand side when you push. Yeah, we push pretty quickly here. So not bad. Obviously a little bit of minor resistance there, but for the most part, it moves pretty quickly in that area, which is good. 4-hour res, 30-minute closure. Yeah, the 4-hour close bearish below as well, which is good. That wasn't nice. That wasn't too bad. So obviously this is closing in 2 minutes time. You'd be up right now. Yeah, like 16 pips. It's not bad. Yeah, every time it breaks Asian heart, yeah. 36 pips you could use at the stop. Obviously the zone above is only like 20 now. So closing. Wait a minute, you didn't take it. What do you mean you didn't take it? No, I wasn't at the chart at the time. I was not here this morning. But yeah, that might not have been too bad at 6:30. Might not have been too bad. I want this Bitcoin to get to 35,000, hopefully. Yeah, there's obviously a big resistance at 32. But I think above, yeah, 35,000 would be great. Very good, very nice. Very good, very nice. So closing a minute's time. Right, I'm going to go fill up this drink. It'll be 1 minute, guys. 1 minute, 1 minute. Okay, so obviously the 50-minute close bullish, which is good. This is 50 minutes left for the 8 o'clock candle. Let me take a look then at the 30. What do we have above? What do we have above this little line at 650? So when we closed above 650 before, yeah, like around this level here, we have maybe, yeah, to 957, we're actually not too bad. And to 957, we are not really bad at all. So right here we can continue to. So that's probably the next level that you can reject, and obviously here resistance there as well. Yeah. Buy above 167, 670. Yeah. I think potentially. I think so. I think so. Sure thing, sure thing. Sure thing. I will do that for you. Raymond, didn't take it. Bro, did you take the GA trade? No, I was just showing you how you could have potentially done the celery. Yeah, I mean, it was decent, you know. I mean, in terms of the trade, you know, 20 pips stop was not bad in terms of celery. Obviously, when this 50-minute closes, you got 24 pips from it, so not bad at all. Not bad at all. Look at GJ, look at Goldie starting to retrace a little bit, which is nice. You know, a little bit of a breather. Potentially, maybe later on for continuation, that would be nice. The amount of times of recently that gold has like pushed down and retraced the whole move, like it's happened like 3 times now. Target will be 168. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, 168 would be pretty realistic. That'd be pretty realistic. How's champion doing over here? Let's go see some high people. And yeah, apart from that, it's still, you know, in terms of GJ, what you could have potentially have done is, obviously to the left hand side, we did, I think, touch the resistance. That's the only issue you've got. You know, for me here, it's a level that price could reject off, this one here. Why? Well, when price comes to it, it makes support on there, it makes resistance there. So if you look to the right hand side now, and you go to the 15-minute, you know, the celery play, would it make sense? Well, because if you take the break at the high there and you stop loss below, the zone to the resistance is only there. So, you know, you could potentially get the celery to go break even and hope it pushes further. But the actual, in terms of the zone, it wasn't a normal celery that I would take, really. Look at that retracement, though, man. Max Golden 15 will be good to buy for a trace up if the bullish candle close above the left support. I don't know about that. I think in terms of a fake, you know, a fake out back in the zone, the actual support was like up there. So I think even if it closed above there, I don't know. I think I'd rather wait for the retracement than the sells again later on. I think, you know, a fake out would be if it closed back above this support there. That would be a closure back in the zone. This zone here, you know, at any point now, especially with these candles closing here on the 30 and the hourly in 7 minutes, at any point this can still reflip, push still further down. Yeah. At any point. But wow, look at that, man. 1987. It got to the low this morning. The retracement is happening right now. So yeah, we'll see. 1985 potentially sells below there. But yeah, that's the thing. That's the thing here. You know, getting in too late on the move can be quite painful in terms of drawdown. You know, that's the only issue. It can be quite annoying. Took the reversal max at 20 pips. Nice. Well done. Well done. We need retest and we'll turn back down. Yes. And that's what I kind of want to look for. I think the res forming would be nice. But obviously the res forming Could I take it? Well, it's already kind of hit the support, so I think I'd want to just take the sells, potentially if it goes bearish. So we'll see. GJ's still pumping up. Pump it louder. If the minute closes above 1993, did you take fake out buys? No. I've literally just discussed that. So we've got GJ still pumping here. Good stuff. Straight after that news as well. It obviously liked this inflation news over here. I'm just kind of happy that this GJ is getting out of this zone. I'm kind of happy about that. It means you have a lot more rooms to play with, which should be easy for us to take trades in. You know, all these clean candles makes price much easier to play, so that's great. That's great. I have doubt if current gold 30-minute candle closed above one daily support level. Can I consider it as bearish fake out? I don't think so yet. I think a bearish fake out after such a big push, you know, is it really a fake out or is the price just retracing a little bit? For me, it's you know, it's retracing. It's just retracing to potentially continue bearish. It's just how could you get in to these sells? Well, you know, 5 minutes left for this 30. You'll have to see. There is minor support in 1988, but for the most part, you can go break even there again. Potentially, you could maybe take the celery, which is what I'm maybe looking at over here. Because you could take the celery play, break that low to continue further down, 40 pips stop. Little minor support there, but realistically, you know, this hourly should continue to fill that zone. So maybe a 30-minute celery over here. Depending on how it closes, it should really close below 1993 like that. No. So yeah, we'll see. I was on total break, came back and G went to my level. Yeah. Shit flew, boy. So, where would the sell be taking place? Yeah, like 1989.64. Right now, obviously, stop's going to be 1995, but hopefully the next candle doesn't make a top wick, and then we can use current candle as I always do. Yeah, it's 50 pips, but I mean, in terms of the zone below, yeah, it's like just about 50 pips, which is not bad. It's not bad. And hopefully that next stop can be maybe a little bit lower. So 2 minutes left for the 8 o'clock. Looking at the 15-minute over here is rejecting that zone, which is good. It's a good sign. The hourly is going to close below support. So realistically, this hourly should make a top wick, flip, and then push to 1985 and fill that wick. So that would be great success. Close, Lordy, close. Great rejection there. Good stuff. 50 pip, not bad. Yeah. It's okay, Jackie, my man. It's okay, my man. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Never get worked up with where you take positions off and then price runs. Like it happened yesterday, but don't worry about it. Max, is gold 50-minute clean for sells already retested and rejected? Yeah. Bye, honey. Love y'all. See you later. Oh my god, this is going to close nice. So I hope this makes a top wick first, to be honest with you. That would be great. But I will have the sell stop, you know, there. So I'm hoping this next candle can make some sort of top wick. The bigger the better, really. So yeah, I haven't got it in yet. I'm just going to wait for this candle to make a top wick first. But yeah, 50-minute close bearish. I mean, you know, the 50-minute closing bearish there is pretty decent as well, to be honest with you. Very strong bearish candle rejecting the previous zone to then drive in this zone here. Just make a top wick. Make a top wick. Could you get in right now with that 50-minute bearish closure? You could do. Could do. I want this to make a top wick though, and then I can break the low. That would be the best. Yes. So now I have a sell stop on over here. Break of the previous 30-minute low here. To continue. Could you get in, you know, a bit earlier? As I said, you could, you know, the 50-minute closing bearish there is great as well. Stop on the wick. Nah, the stop loss right now is here. But if it makes a top wick there and then flips, then I can use that current candle. Yeah. What's entry? My entry is 1989.57. Yeah. So hopefully this can make a little top wick, and then when it breaks, I can use current candle. But right now it's only a 16 pip top wick. I need it to push up a little bit more. Pump it louder, pump it louder. Turn up the radio. GJ as well, yeah, rocketing. Nice stuff. I mean, yeah, kind of held support through Asian session again. So now what I would do is, you know, if we break that low, I'd be using current candle stop. Yeah. To fill this zone of dreams. So yeah, right now stop loss is going to be 1991.7. But obviously it's just going to change depending on how this pushes. So they're like 25 pips at the moment. So we just shrink the stop by 25 pips, which is nice. What time is that? Yeah. So yeah, stop loss is going to be, so what I'd really want for this candle now is this candle here to reflip, break the low here with a top wick like that. That'll be my stop loss, and now take it there. Okay. We keep the percentage max or the same percentage of 50. Now you change it. You change it, yeah, because obviously the stop loss is just decreased by a half now, so you can use it big a lot. Yeah, so remember to do that. Oh yes. How much did this run by for this news? Yeah, 90 pips, not bad, not bad. So what would I do to delete it? Well, if we break that high, then I'll probably delete it, because that'll be turning into bullish structure, right? But as long as you don't break that high, we still at any point could flip, break that low, and then drive. So that's good stuff. You know, when this candle pulls up, do I get cautious of the sells? No, because it's just making the top wick of the new hourly. So stop loss now would be 1992.93. So it's just going up over here. But the stop's still decent. So now it's like 33 pips. So yeah, we'll see how that goes. Obviously you can see here the hourly's closed below. So at any point in this next hourly candle, as long as it doesn't break that high, this can reflip, push, and drive to 1985. So that's why you kind of use all of the time frames with your, with your strategies here. Okay, at any point, I know that this can still reflip and push. Maxi, the pre-London sells versus London Open, how often is there a reversal? I haven't seen too much correlation. I haven't really checked though, but there's not really reversals, I would say. I wouldn't say there's big reversals there. Grab my analysis is improving. Oh, very nice, Ginger. Very nice. Let's take a look at more charts. So, yeah, we're looking for the trend line. The trend line was good. Just it was a closure below, just no retest. You did it on the 30-minute. I would do it on the 5. But yeah, same thing. On the wicks. Good job. Good job. Good job. Good job. You're okay with 50 pip stops? Yeah, the zone below is 50 pips, so it's not bad. As long as the zone's decent, then that's great. Yeah, so closure below there, you would want a little bit more of a retest. You would have to just go in straight away. It would have worked though. But yeah, it's kind of, always kind of wait for the retrace. Okay, so if you look at Goldie over here, we're going to potentially break the high of the previous. And then I've got to wait a little longer over here. Yeah, so I've deleted my sell stop. We broke that high. But I also know that at any given moment in the next, 52 minutes, we can still reflip and continue down. So I'm still looking at, at that. It's just, obviously, it's retracing up right now. Not going in my direction. 1999 incoming. Let's take a look at the 5. Yeah, like here. Yes, sir. Looking like a little W as well. A little W formation. Nice retracement though, yeah. And that's the good thing about waiting for a top wick, waiting for, some sort of top wick. Avoid you from getting stopped out over here. Especially at London Open. Like, London Open makes some pretty big top wicks. So what would I do now to get into this trade? I would take the flip now, because the the break of the previous low, stop loss would be way too big. Yeah, 57 pips. So I would just take the flip, and this would be the hourly flip. It would be that would be what it would be. Let's see. Look at the 30-minute. So then obviously what I do is I go, right, well, if I take a sell on this flip here, stop loss is going to be 46 pips, TP is going to be 57. So that's not bad, that's not bad. Stop loss is going to be 19 and 95. So if you look at the hourly, yeah, it's just making that top wick to then drive here, which is good. Just to look at the 15, just doing his thing. Hey Max, couldn't you use the break of the low in the 1 hour time frame for the gold sells instead of the 30 thoughts? Yeah, you could do. You could indeed, you could indeed. It just makes that zone a little bit smaller and the stop loss maybe a little bit larger. Did you get in on the sell, Max? No, not yet. I'm still waiting. Still waiting for. I'm watching this rejection on the lower time frames on my terminal. You enter on the 1 hour flip? Yeah, I think I'm potentially maybe entering on the 1 hour flip here to continue to fill this zone. Donvo is your mentor. Nah, I learned a lot from Don, but I wouldn't say he's the main mentor, to be honest with you. I'd say Roger probably is, but I learned from. Okay, so I have a sell stop over here, flip of the hourly candle over here to continue bearish into this beautiful zone to 1985. Okay, you can see here though the 15 minutes rejecting the previous zone. This could be interesting, nice for information 5 and a nice res. Yeah. Yep. So we'll see, but great rejection. You can see it's rejecting the previous zone. I like that a lot. Me gusta mucho. So yeah, we just gotta wait for that. GJ obviously still pushing nice, still kind of sitting around that area. Very good, very nice, very good, very nice. Nice top wick for the hourly. Yeah, you can see here, nice top wick. The hourly closed below, so this hourly should, after it's made this top wick, which is done, should fill this zone here. Maybe continue down to 1981. So we'll see. Where would the break-even stage be? Yeah, around that area there again. What's EJ doing? Yeah, EJ's doing a little celery there as well. Not bad, not bad. Not bad. But yeah, in terms of this Goldie, I think, especially because the hourly closed below, and it's made such a nice top wick, rejecting the previous zone. You know, as I always say, this zone in zone 1, this zone in zone 2. We've closed below in zone 2. We've retested this level, rejected twice. We should fill this zone now. We should fill it. Please remove your cable from the microphone. Ooh. What's it doing? Like, what's it doing? So in terms of the 15, yeah, I mean the 15 minutes closed bullish. It's closed respecting this little minor support. Overall, the 30 minutes still got 15 minutes left. So still got a lot of time. What's the difference between there and there? Yeah, that's like 13 pips. It's quite a lot. How long have you been trading this strategy? Well, I've been waiting for closures above and below for like 5 years now. 4 or 5 years. Yep. So 8:15. Yeah, I mean, looking like now, can you see these candle structures? What do we talk about this? We talk about the 15-minute, when the candles are starting to close very small bodies, is losing fuel. Yeah. Yes. So yeah, we're just waiting patiently for this to reflip over here. That would be great news. But nothing really else in JPY pairs, that's fair. What about the 4-hour support on gold? I see what you mean. You know, there is a 4-hour support there, but it's for me, when I look at sims, I don't really care too much about that as long as the zone's clean, which it is. Especially if you look like on the hourly here, yeah, it's tidy. However, we are still holding support here at 1990. So what you can do now is go, you know what? We haven't really got the drive yet. The hourly time frame has got 42 minutes left. So still got ages on the candle. But you can see the 5 minutes starting to maybe hold this W. It may come back and retest 1999. So, I mean, what you could really do is wait for this 30-minute candle to close and see what it can close as. But yeah, maybe some sort of bigger retracement may happen here. I deleted mine. Yeah, I think I have to wait a little bit longer. Maybe for the next candle, then you can maybe take a 30-minute celery. Potentially. So yeah, I'm going to wait a little bit longer here. So yeah, we'll just wait for a 30-minute close here. So I deleted sell stop. Just going to wait for this 30-minute to close. It's going to give me an extra piece of the puzzle. It's going to give me an extra candle to see what maybe potentially price is doing. So that's great. That is great. Got to work, Max. Happy trading. You too, my man. You too. Hope you have a great day. So yeah, looking like VGJ's maybe running out of fuel, but looking like, you know, good stuff. You know, if this daily time frame, it did close above on the daily, but you know, as long as this closes strong, the zones for the next couple of days are going to be pretty nice. Back up to 168, 356. Looks like it's rejecting off that 4-hour support. Yeah, looking like it's maybe holding it at the moment. Agreed. So we'll just wait for that candle over here.
They create chances, they don't take chances, and the chances they created were really good.
They did. They played well, particularly in the first half. I thought Frank got the tactics right, but you can't discount for how low the confidence are in the lads, in the sense that chances are falling.
Is this your full-time job or side hustle? This is my full-time job. The move is definitely going to come 9:30. Yeah, potentially maybe later on. Yeah. Potentially later on. Yeah, nice little buy with the news over here. Did anyone take buy stops? Did anyone take the buy stops on GJ? That's probably the only news event that I'd do on GJ. CPI is not bad, you know. Interest rates very, very important right now, so could have maybe done the buy stops. I wonder if there was any slippage. Oh, my chest is sore today. My chest is sore today. I can't go gym in the morning, but hopefully I'll be able to go later on. Today we'll do chest. Not chest, sorry. We'll do legs. We'll do legs today. And hopefully sauna as well. I want to get in the sauna today. Why inhale too much meat? That was so funny. Yeah, yesterday YouTube I was like, guys, I'm going to be 10 minutes late to NY. I'm just inhaling some meat. And everyone was like, what do you mean? Mate, I literally just fucking hoovered a steak. I inhaled it. But yeah, the trade we took yesterday, very, very simple. You should have saw it on my Instagram. But yeah, trend line, closure below, retest. Stop loss was there for 16 pips. TP was, you know, around these areas, and obviously continued all the way down to 110, which I would have held, but man, I needed some money out of that day. I'd taken 3 break evens, but great job for people that held. So it came out as we understand. And look at that, it went 172 pips, and then it retraced the whole way after in like a couple 5-minute candles. My God. Gold is on a rampage right now in terms of just moving it. It notched down and then my God, it retraces so high because obviously it's very, 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 very bullish still. Like even in these areas, we're still very bullish on gold. So when it does push down, it doesn't last very long. If you've actually seen like the, you know, the moves, obviously this one was quite big, but we did still retrace quite a long way. But yeah, all these like little drops and then pushes back up. You know, it's happened consecutively. Yeah, I'd say gold this month's been pretty shit because the issue I've had with gold is that there's been, you know, there's just been a lot of news it's been waiting for. There hasn't really been any sort of, you know, clean day with big pushes. It's been just moving with news. And you know, it's very hard to take trades with news. The spreads go wider and all that kind of stuff. In terms of the gold there. So 6 minutes left. We'll see how this 30-minute closes. But yeah, it looks like it is reacting off that 4-hour support for the meantime. Yeah, discretion moves are nuts, and the Federal Reserve has news for NY. That's going to be fun. Yeah. Oh yes. Let me just get something. You don't trade W and M live yet? No. We're just backtesting it right now. Yeah, but there was quite a lot, eh? We did so yeah, we did the W's and M's yesterday. And in terms of November, yeah, there was like four M formations, which is quite nice. Yeah, it's not bad at all. Just have an hour, and if the 30-minute close like that, also going to be a 30-minute free count. Yeah. Potentially. Have a great session, chat. I'm gonna call it. Need 2 hours for NY. Yeah, NY should be good today because there's no news, which is the first time in a while. So NY should be quite nice later on. You can backtest on TradingView, yeah, but it's not the nicest. It skips candles when it shouldn't. It's a little bit shit. Like you could be looking at a trade on the 15-minute and then you click on the 30 and it's already done the move. Like it skipped past it. It's like that's shit. Best time frame on break trend line, 5 minute. 5 minutes is the only one I use on it. Yeah. Matt, in un scenario seria una compra en el oro. I have no idea what that means. What does that mean? What do you mean? Max, you have totally ignored me, bro. I say hi twice and then ask you a question. Where? No, oh, there. The pre-London sales versus... No, I said. The pre-London sales versus the London Open, how often is there a reversal? Not a lot. It normally continues. Normally the one session has a trend. That's mainly the main thing. Actually, in what scenario would you buy gold? I don't know what scenario, because realistically here, this hourly's closed below. So there's no way near, right? Unless this hourly closes above in 33 minutes. You know, for me. Where would I want to take the actual buys? Yeah, I mean, 2011, 2012, this area could be nice because look, if you look above, you know, it's pretty clean all the way up to, you know, potentially there. Obviously, you have some minor supports as well, like there and there. For the most part, though, that is the range that I want to take. So buys would be above 2013 right now. Yeah. So in 2 minutes time, obviously you have some made support on the level. It is closing back in the zone, but it's not really, I don't know. It's a bit annoying when the hourly hasn't closed. We'll have to see how the lower wicks are and stuff on the next 30. For me though, I'm just sick of taking trades in zones in this month. I want to wait for clean zones, and right now we don't really have them. We retest also. Yeah, we do. Back up to 1999.6. W streamer. Hello. Com affects you glazing, bro. Glazing is crazy. What the fuck is glazing? Are we looking at GJ buys? GJ's just got to retrace at some point. Yeah. The only way you could have got in is a celery there that I discussed, but for me it's it needs some sort of retracement later on. London Open and no volume. The volume in the last month come pre-London, yes. Yeah, London Open's been pretty washed, eh? London Open. How many pips have you secured in April? Not a lot. 25 overall. Very, very low, but it's just because of the break evens, man. So many break evens. It's been the break even month. FOREX replay for backtest and check it out. Yeah. Good morning, mate. Good morning, Michael. Hope you're doing well. Hope everyone's doing well. Hope you're feeling good today. If you guys are ever feeling down, I'm always here to talk to you. In either just life or trading as well, you know. For me, I'm feeling a little bit, you know, fucking a little bit tired with the charts, just because of the fact there's been so many break-even trades. But yeah, my shoulder's feeling down, brother. Then you start to see trades at 6 o'clock UK time. I think it's 8. Yeah. So yeah, today later on we'll do a GJ sim, and yeah, we'll see if we can get maybe more Asian session buys. We've seen in the recent time it was like 8 in the last 2 months, so that'll be great to take some. And they've obviously run very nicely as well, so that'll be great to see. Very good, very nice. But yeah, you know, what am I going to work on today? Today is getting better than you were yesterday in terms of anything, right? Got to get a little bit better. Them coffees downstairs at Ace. Yeah, they're good shit, Ollie. They're banging. Do you just go get one now? I think it opens at 8, doesn't it? Maybe 7 or 8. Do you use multiple time frames while backtesting? Yeah, I do. Yeah, I use the 4 hour, the daily, the start anyway. Yeah, I'm not very confident with these. I mean, the 30 minutes closed back in the zone, which is fair. It's not like it's with direction. That's my only issue, right? If we were bullish and we fake out and we close back above, it's kind of fair. You know, like, can you see here, we're bullish, price closes below, closes back above, take the buy there, stop loss below. Because that's a fake out. And it's also a fake out with direction. So the issue you have here is that we're not with direction. It's very bearish. So it doesn't really make sense to me. Obviously the retest and the retracements make sense, but for me here still, the hourly just looks like it's going to go down, right? The hourly's got 28 minutes left. You know, it can still reflip at any point. Max EJ 30 minute closed above. Yeah, did. Stop loss is quite large for the zone. I still don't like these highs. Look at this daily time frame. If I want to be safe, and especially with a month that's maybe a little bit slower, don't want to be taking buys at daily resistance. Fuck that. Hell no. Rejected 4 times, it looks like there. See, it makes sense. Yeah, it's just a bit too close to, you know, higher time frame highs, and it's not worth it. Not worth it. For the gain you're gonna get, you're most likely you're gonna take a break even if it works out. So it's just, you know, weighing up your options. So 5 minute looking like it's maybe rejecting a little bit, but yeah, lack of volume again, but you know, that's fine. What's been happening recently, especially this month, has been that gold has pushed the zone. If you get that, great. If not, it starts to just mess around a little bit. So we've got to wait a little bit longer now. Yeah, so 30 minute closed above. Yeah, it did. But look at the hourly, right? It's still reflip. I don't really like the price action here now. Maxi, is it still worth placing a sell below the hourly candle as if it flips? I think it's, you know, with the 30 closing above, it would be contradicted on both sides. I'd wait for this hourly to, wait for at least the next 15 to close. Yeah. Trend line for sells. The trend line's going to be, you know, through quite a long time, you know, at least more than like 4 hours. This one here is just, you know, you can't really do it. You can't do a trend line there. Way too, you know, it's just retracing that area. GJ is still pushing up over here. Great job, you know. All I need to wait for here now is some retrace, and then, you know, closure aboves later on would be great. Coming towards 168. Very nice. So the way to have got in is, yeah, maybe the celery, but taking a buy just after that news is for me, it's not something that I like to do, especially when the resistance is right there. I really like how patient you are. Yeah, for me especially, you know, especially in like these times where it's maybe not as clean, you know, it's all about patience, you know. And I know, you know, one day when it flicks the volume on and there's some clean candles, we can take, you know, 3-4 trades. So I'm not really too bothered at the moment. So Goldie's reflipped. Respecting the support. That 5-minute celery could be maybe a good break even. It should run then. Yeah. I took Goldie 30-minute stops. You took the Goldie buy. It's okay, but it's just the candles that it's in right now. It's doing the same thing it's been doing all week and all month. So if I know that I might have some troubles here with bad price action with low volume after a push, I'm not gonna rush to get in. I'm not asked. Goldie has been shit this month in terms of just pure price action and moving. It's been pretty diabolical. It hasn't done it in the cleanest ways, so you know, I take that on board and I wait a little bit longer. Like, I am interested in it. I used to originally trade futures. Maxi, when trading SPI, NY, Open, any strategy or trader you recommend? I don't know anyone who trades SPY who does it live on a live stream. Break even, good job, good management there. Yeah, I don't know anyone really that does that, to be honest. So the hourly can still flip at any point. The 30-minute celery, is the stop loss reasonable? 46 pips. It's not bad. It's not bad. It's still kind of the same move. Obviously, it's the celery play. Do I take it though when it closes above? I still do. It's still mainly for the fact that the hourly closed. So yeah, maybe the celery over here could be quite nice. Looking like we are rejecting pretty hard, which is good. Maybe 1 hour celery. I think it may break these pretty quickly, to be honest with you. I think it could get there already. It's rejecting 4 hour. Broken 15-minute low. Yeah, the price action is not the nicest, but 22 minutes left. Still got a lot of time in this hourly to potentially flip and break that low. I wish the stop was maybe a little bit easier for me, but the zone below is still decent. 1995.08. It's looking like the hourly is about to flip. The 15-minute is coming down, rejecting that level. So we'll see. we'll see. I'm just watching the lower time frames how we're doing here. We're doing pretty well. We're breaking the lows of previous candles, especially in the 15s, which is great. Very good, very nice. Very good, very nice. Right, so I'm gonna have a sell stop over here. Break of the previous candle. This is a celery play. My entry is 199008. Stop loss is going to be above to potentially continue to fill this zone for 50 pips, and then maybe continue even further. That would be great, because this will be with the hourly flip. So you see what I mean? At any point, Goldie can still flip this hourly, and that's, you know, that's the main thing. Don't be too worked up on like, oh, Levi's, you know. For the most part, it's still bearish. You just gotta make some retracements sometimes. $19.95.17 is the stop. How could you make the stop maybe a little bit smaller? Yeah, you couldn't really yet. That is a bit of an L. Yeah, 100%. It does make it a little bit difficult. From the hourly to head to 1982 potentially. Yeah, I think 1985, and then yeah, the wick 1982 would be good as well. Yeah. So yeah, 3 minutes left. Yeah, we could use current. It's true, that's true. Actually, why hourly low versus hourly flip? Won't the flip be good enough, or am I missing something? You could still get the flip, but I think it's a little bit safer getting the low now, because it's still bullish, right? It's still closed above. If you break the low, then it's turning from bullish structure to bearish, and normally the break of low celeries is where you get the proper drive, the cleanest drive. So I think it's just, yeah, you know, a bit easier for me to get it, a bit safer to get it on the break of the low. Because remember, the same thing here, obviously the hourly is fine, but you need to remember that the 30 did still close above. So it can still make a lower wick and then reflip. As long as it doesn't break that low. If it breaks that low, then, you know, we're going to fill that zone most times. So that's why, you know, after getting on the break of the low there, the celery should be good. Should be good. Yeah, GJ was decent. Celery play there was the only trade you could have maybe got there. These candles here have been trailing up, but the main one was the celery. Very good, very nice. Very good, very nice. Do-do. Do, 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 do. So hourly's about to reflip over here. Great job. Now expect this candle now to push, fill that zone. Do, 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 do. So 15 closed bearish. And GJ's still heading up. Please and thank you. So for me here now, what I'm looking at on the 5 minute here is a lot of support. There's a lot of support right there where we'd be entered in. So I think, you know, I'd probably need a little bit more of a closure below, and I think that's probably going to come from the next 15 closing bearish, which would also be the hourly closing bearish, and it'll also be maybe hourly celery as well later on. So I think we've got to wait for this hourly to close over here. When I start to see Goldie holding a level of support, especially on the lower time frames here, I don't really want to get tapped in here at 1990. Also for the fact that it is at a 4-hour support. I think what would be easier is waiting for this next 30 minutes close, so. Let's take a look at the 5. Should we wait? Should we wait? That is the question. The 5 minute support is right there. That's the only thing. It's right at where you'd want to take it. That is the only issue. Are you in sales now and not activated yet? No. Oh, it's not bad to be honest. Okay, let's keep it on. Let's keep it on. We're looking like we've also made as well the top wick on the previous. So yeah, still got my sell stop on over here. I think the direction, the overall direction, especially towards the end of this hourly, it's looking like we're going to get this drive, which is good. I was going to potentially wait for the hourly, but I think I may miss it if I don't get in. To continue this drive, boy. But if it does get quite close to the hourly close, then I will just leave it. To be fair, the actual entry, guys, is 1990.20. Which was stop loss, mate. Previous candle still. Previous 30 minute. Well, sorry, current candle high. Current 30 minute high. $19.90.2. Yeah. Yep. So in 10 minutes time as well, if this candle closed, yeah, if this candle closed bearish like this, then the entry that we'd have would be the celery hourly celery, which would be nice. So that'd be some good correlation there. 1 hour celery, yeah, potentially 1 hour celery. That would be good. So did you delete the sell stop? No, I still got it on. Still waiting over here. Yeah, so GJ, great stuff, man. Good push. Finally getting out of that zone. It's been maybe a little bit choppy the past couple of days, so it's good that it's got out of there, which is good. So that's, you know, that's what I always say for people. If you guys didn't take a trade on GJ, then that's fine. It's not, you know, it wasn't really a trade to take. It was maybe a, you know, a news candle, maybe a celery play for later on for continuation. But for the most part, the good thing about it is it's leaving this zone where it was just ranging the whole time, pretty much. Which is great news. 5 minute close bullish. Yeah, you can see here it's starting to hold this support. So I'm probably just going to leave this now. Looking like also a lack of volume. So yeah, delete sell stop now. Delete sell stop. Eight minutes left for this hourly to close. Yeah, looking like there's nothing too much this morning. That's fine. The good thing is NY is there's no news, which is good. That's very, very good. Maybe dumb question, but how do I see that ticker tab? I removed it by accident. The ticker tab? Do you mean the like the list of the tickers in the top left? Oh, you go to View Market Watch. It comes up like that. Yeah, View Market Watch. View Market Watch. So yeah, I mean, in terms of today, in terms of yesterday, you know, yesterday took a lot of trades, so I'm happy, you know, sitting back over here today. Isn't maybe the easiest in terms of the gold sells there. If you took the sells, you might have been able to get it on the 15, but yeah, the 30-minute was not the one. I took that gold fake out with that M formation, with W formation, but 1 hour put me off so much, and you were talking about celery to the downside to manage risk. Nice. My stops underneath the big bearish 5-minute candle when it started pushing up. Nice. Yeah, the issue with the W's and M's is they've got to be at levels that they have respected. You know, prices came down here, but it hasn't like made a support. It needs to hold a level for a while. So for example, if there's an M up here, this makes sense because it's been holding resistance. It's holding resistance. But if you like, if price pushes down here and then you see a little W on the 5-minute after a big push down, you can't take it because it's just you know, it's just found the next support, but it can just sit around there, or you know, you can get into the W, it goes in a little bit of profit and then starts nutting still straight past down, because overall the bias is still bearish here. Yeah. Both 30-minute fake and 5-minute W got me into the trade. Yeah, 100%. 100%. So 5 minutes left. It's looking like it's just ranging. Time to touch some grass before NY. Yeah, it's not really doing anything. And again, as I said, this month there's been a lot of times where there has been a push and then just a range after. So I don't really want to get caught in the range if we're just going to sit around here and do nothing for the while. The retest may happen later on as well. Yeah, that's good, brother. All good, all good. Don't you worry about it. Don't you worry about a thing. So yeah, still kind of early morning pushes. The news kind of pushed GJ here. The gold also may have moved with the news. The only wave to have got in, as I said, is a 50-minute closure there. 50-minute closure. Let's do a little wordle over here. Let's see if we can fire it off. But yeah, so far this month still, you know, around the 2% area. Not the best in terms of overall gain, but it's, you know, it's okay. In terms of my actual account, probably around about the 5% mark after taking that trade yesterday. So it's still, you know, it's still money on the plate, especially how bad it's been in terms of just closures and all that kind of stuff. But yeah, been a lot of those Asian buys, Asian support buys for GJ. I can't wait to go back test that today. So yeah, with the mentorship, we'll be back testing that. That'll be great success. Very excited for that. Very excited. But yeah, looking like, you know, for me here, what I need to wait for is for GJ to retrace and then make some support forming to continue to fill, to then get to 168,350 hopefully today. That would be great. And yeah, Goldie, I don't like the candles it's giving me now, right? I need volume. I need candles with volume, and right now it's on the lower time frame. We're just messing around here on the 5. Hourly closing in 3 minutes time, but yeah, it's not the easiest day to day. Do, 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 do. Do, do, do. 2 minutes left. Still rejected, obviously, the 50 minutes free flip, but it's, yeah, the 15 is just looking a little bit choppy. Obviously, support here now at 1990, which has got to break. And, you know, if I had volume, if I had, you know, NY session where there's, you know, there's a lot of volume recently, especially NYSE, then, you know, I do expect that this, if it breaks that low, we're going to get the drive. But right now, when I look at these candles and we're getting small candles and we're messing around in this range, I don't have the volume. I don't have the direction. So you do need, at all times, you know, some good ass volume for trades to break through zones. That's what you need. If you don't have volume, then breaking above a zone could be quite painful. But yeah, I mean, as I've said as well before, man, trading is all about, you know, having self-reflection, looking at, you know, how you could improve. It's really, really good for your own self-development as well, which is great. Have you closed the order, mate? What order? Yeah, I didn't have a sell. I've taken my sell stuff off. Yeah, it's just a lack of volume at this level here. It's not really doing anything. A little bit slow. Yeah, have you guys seen recently as well the time between like 12 o'clock and like 1:30? Well, yeah, 11 to like 1:30 just doesn't do anything gold. It just sits there and does nothing. Didn't it the past 2 days? I prefer that volume, like the past good days. Good volume but no direction. Yeah, that's true. It seems to tap 1991.3 and then just retrace back up again. If gold breaks this 1 hour low, surely it will go down. Yeah, with volume. With volume. Looking like it's starting to get some more volume in, which is good. So, how could you do this? The 30 minutes closed bearish below. It's a very strong candle. Your stop loss would be now on the flip 40 pips. The zone would be 60. So, it's not bad, actually. The zone isn't bad at all. The 15-minute actually just closed strongly bearish as well. It's also another great sign. So, how could you get in? Yeah, you could get maybe the hourly break at the low. Or you could just get in now, because it is realistically here, a res forming. Price hasn't came down to the low yet. It's just had its retracement. So, yeah, we may potentially get in here. I like how that candle's closed, to be honest with you. I like how there's maybe a little bit of volume coming in as well. I just gotta wait for this to make a little top wick over here. It's just the lower time frames that are not good. That's the only thing. There's a little bit of 15 support here. I really think that this scenario puts you in an uncomfortable position. This is why many people screwed this week. Yeah. There's no top wick. Hourly's going to be breaking previous low. I have a sell up on the hourly low. Nice. Right there. Yeah, there's no top wick yet on my terminal, so I've got to wait for that. There's no top wick. No top wick day. Down, 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 down. Yeah, waiting for the top wick too. Yeah. Give me the top wick, you twat. You've been ranging. Not even a nipple, literally. Nothing. Take a bit of a head and shoulders as well, nice. Oh, fuck off. Give me your top wick, you prick. GJ's still continuing, my god. So yeah, just some retracement is needed. That's all is needed, which is good. For later on. Nipple on it, yeah. Wow, the volume just came in here, 9 o'clock. Good stuff. The new hourly opened, not even an hourly top wick, but hourly celery looking like it's going to play out here. Yeah, yeah, no real top wick. I'd rather have the top wick than I could use the current candle, but good stuff. So if you guys did take that trade there, I mean, nice. I wanted more of a top wick and a little bit more than that, but stop loss was 40 pips right now. Yeah, you have 22, so you could probably break even at that level and expect this candle to drive. But you do have to remember that it's likely going to make a top wick, you know, especially hourly candle. Do you want to take that drawdown? That's up to you. That is up to you. All right, let's do this whirl over here. But yeah, looking like, you know, it's nice. It's getting in the direction, but it's just a bit slow this morning. Oh, we got a first letter here. T. Think, yes, think. We're thinking. Thugs, yeah. Thugs. Oh, God, we're getting one every time. The thumb. Oh my God. Thump. There we go. Easy. Script and rigged. Thump. Gold thump today. Yes. Gold did the thumpy today. So looking like the 5 minute did close below now, which is good. Just still no top wick, which is a bit of a pain, especially for the fact that we had such slow candles moving. It's, you know, it's a real need to just get a top wick, especially for the hourly. Yeah. Celery, you have to go in the break of the lows, right? Yeah. Yep. Oh yes. That Max staircase pattern on Wordle. So it would have worked out. Just give me a bloody top wick, Goldie boy. So there's the first support. You're above 33 pips anyway, so. Was waiting for the top wick on this 5. Yeah, I think a lot of people was waiting for it. I had a 50 pip stop. Yeah, not bad. And yeah, good stuff. So that's kind of what I wanted. Just I needed a fucking top wick of the hourly. That's all I needed. But whoever took the hourly series or whoever just got in, well done. Hopefully get down there at 1985. There you go. Bob's your uncle. Give me a top wick, you prick. Actually, if the 4 hour candle closes where it is now, wouldn't that mean that there's bearish breakout on the 4 hour support and it should be massive, right? Yeah. Yeah, if the 4 hour closes below, yeah, that support, yeah, it could be looking good to continue. Obviously, this zone below could be nice as well. Potentially to refill 1981, that would be great. Close 80%, good lad, Jackies. Well done, man, good job. Great trade there, great trade. Beautiful. 101 close 8%, good stuff. Yeah, I think run at 1981 or potentially 1972. I think that would be great. Good lad, well done. Yeah, I just needed a top wick, man. I just needed a top wick. Especially for the fact it's the hourly as well. So hopefully here, price could continue, obviously 1973. Looking like the volume's just coming in again. Great job, great stuff. It looks like it just turns on the volume, you know, at 9 o'clock. The volume straight back in. I'm taking it to that wick and closing full. Yeah, nice. Nice. Very nice. Big W for London session. Well done. Close full because too many break evens. Nice. Well done, Karen. Well done. Are we going to take the closure below 1985? Potentially. The issue is it stops again. I really wanted that move, man. I'm not going to lie. I think what you're going to have to do is probably wait later on now, to be honest with you. I really wanted that trade, but no top wick on the fucking hourly. Yeah, unlucky you're waiting for that for a while. I had a couple of sell stops, yeah. Max, just noticed recently at open little to no volume, but the hour after open it zooms. Yeah, 9 o'clock seems to be the pusher at the moment. Yeah, and that's what happens, right? Price just goes through those areas where it sometimes makes more moves at 9 o'clock. Sure, I decided to save stops and put a sell stop on the wick, and if it made a top wick then I could change it up and use current candle stop. Nice. Beautiful. Just needed one more bloody wick up, man, you prick. But yeah, good stuff. 1985, good job. But for me, as I said, I am being a little bit cautious, being a little bit slower in terms of entries right now. I'm waiting to see some good candles. That was good though, especially at 9 o'clock. The volume came back in. We closed bearish again below the zone. The hourly celery was nice, and it was great for continuation. Good job. That's where the TP is. Obviously, TP runners, you could maybe get to 1973 if you fancied it, but that was the trade idea for this morning. GJ, as I said, the buys for celeries, good stuff. EJ, yeah, I had a little buys. Just getting above this zone is what I wanted to do, really. But apart from that, not too bad. Pretty good discussion today, guys. Really discussed these gold sells. We were discussing about how potentially the buys here could be a little bit rough, just for the fact that it's overall not bullish and you've closed below already. The retest and the resistance forming is probably most likely. Price closed bearish and then obviously continued here. If it just gave me a little wick, I would have got in there because the stop loss is safe in the previous zone. But yeah, it didn't give me one, unfortunately. But yeah, good stuff, guys. Thank you so much for coming on. I'm gonna wait on until later on for NY session. I mean, right now the sells below 1985 could be a potential later on, and I will check it at 9:30. But for the most part, I need, you know, a decent stop. The stop there is going to be, you know, 67 pips. It's going to be pretty big. So I think the stop loss is going to be a little bit too big in terms of that. But I mean, potentially still sells you could take below, depending on maybe the 30-minute and how the zone is, how the stops are. So we'll see. But yeah, for the most part, that is the trade I want. Now, sometimes you can take a trade and you know you can analyze the chart and look for a trade like this one, and sometimes you just can't take it. Recently, I haven't been able to take it just for the fact no top wick, and that's fine. Break even was there 1988, TP was 1985. Great job. Just unfortunate that I couldn't get in right at the start there. But yeah, guys, thank you so much for coming on. We'll see you later on in terms of NY session. Obviously, we've got a sim later on as well. So thank you so much. We'll see you in the next one. Peace out. Thank you very much, Zoom. See you later. I hope you guys took that trade. If you guys did get in, I didn't get in. There's no top wick, but it was nice. It was nice. Good stuff. See you later, guys. Adios, adios. Peace out, peace out. See you later, YouTube. Thank you so much for coming on. I'll see you in the next one. Adios, amigos. Adios, amigos. Peace out, squad. Adios, adios.